Jaw, how's it going? Jasmine, how's it going? Where's everybody from? How's everyone doing? Gonzalo, hello, Erica. How's it going? You're doing great. Me too. Chantrell, Mady from the Caribbean. How's it going? Yeah, what's up? Angelica from Sweden. Okay, cool. Yo, iPhone 2. What's up? How you doing? Serena's from Los Angeles. Mady, I'm great. I'm doing great. Nice to see you. Can you all hear me? From Canada. Isn't it cold over there? Why would you stay there? Alexandra, nice to see you too. Amy, I can hear you. I can hear you also. I can hear you with my eyes. This is great. Awesome. How's everyone doing? I'm just going to connect my headphones real quick. Central, you're from Georgia. I have not been there. Steffi, hello. Can y'all hear me fine? Is this coming
Yes.
to the headphones now? Perfect. Desai from Detroit. I went there once. It felt very dangerous. Rachel from Los Angeles. What's everyone's sun sign? What's everyone's sun sign? Where's everyone from? I'm gonna quick check in. We're doing great. 49 people in. Manika, what's up? Awesome. Let me real quick shoot out one more email blast. Pisces is Priscilla. Alinda's a Virgo. You're in the right place. Who knows where the Virgo placements are in your chat? In your chart? Who knows where Virgo is in your chart? Virgo in the first house, Priscilla. Very nice. Very good. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Who has Virgo in the sixth house like me? Who has an Aries rising? Sarah has Virgo in what house again? Y'all are typing so fast. I appreciate this. Thank you for all the engagement. Maria, I love that you are in the galaxy. Thank you for bringing us with you today. You're an astronaut. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Maria. Gratitude for showing up. I know you have a busy schedule being working for NASA. Amazing. Jenny Virgo, how's it going? Yo, where did you all find me? Was it from TikTok, Instagram? Did the universe just drop you in here? Anna, welcome to the room. Angelica, how's it going? Patricia, y'all saw me from TikTok. What video was it? What was the video about? What were we talking about? Because I have a little bit of ADHD, so it could have been anything really that brought you here. Billy, what's up? I follow you, so all of them. Tiffany, you're a fan. I love it. Thank you for gassing me up by following me on all the platforms. Kiki said earth signs to improve their business. This is exactly what we're going to be doing today. 100%. Awesome. We're going to get some more people in here. Rachel, the video about manifesting with Virgo. Exactly. Awesome. Super cool, super cool, super cool, super cool, super cool. Fire. Awesome. Many, are we ready to go? Manifesting your business. Who here wants to start a business? Who here wants to start running a business and making more money? Go ahead and give me a yes. Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a big old yes in the chat if that's something that you're ready to do today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. Give me a yes in the chat. Cool. What kind of businesses do y'all want to start? Drop them in the chat for me. We have a few more people popping in. Israel just got in. Israel, what's going on? Yo. Awesome. Many, just give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Awesome. Wonderful. Rebecca, you want to work for yourself online? Amy gives me a thumbs up. That's amazing. Cool. Mama Curly wants to start a health business. What kind of health business? Go ahead and drop your business in the chat. I'm curious to know what y'all are working on, how we can help you today, how we can use Virgo to make that happen. That's amazing. Astrology business. Serena, nice. Super cool. Super cool. Awesome. Who's ready to get started? Who's ready to get started with the webinar? We're going to get started in just a few seconds here. Susie said, let's go. Mady said, me. Who's ready to get started? Go ahead and drop a yes in the chat for me. My goal today is to get about 1,000 yeses out of you today. So let's go ahead and get that going. Who here has a yes for me? Who's ready to get started for the webinar? Yes, 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 yes. Who's here to learn about money? Who's here to learn about astrology? Go ahead and drop a yes for me. Go ahead and drop a yes for me in the chat. Go ahead and drop a yes for me in the chat. Cool. Does everyone have their chart pulled up? Give me a yes in the chat when you have your chart pulled up. Okay. Go ahead and get your chart pulled up. Go ahead and get your chart pulled up. And we want your chart from, I'll show you some great websites. Who's ready to get started? Y'all are incredible. Placidus or whole sign, the one you're familiar with. I recommend whole sign if you are brand new. If you don't know how to read your chart top to bottom, let's go with whole sign. Everyone give me a whole sign in the chat. Okay. Give me a whole sign in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Alex, Tanisha, welcome. Awesome. Thank you all for being here today. This is awesome. I'm super excited. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Who can see my screen here? Go ahead and give me a yes in the chat. Yes, who can see my screen here? Super cool, super cool, super cool, super cool, super cool. Virgo full moon, March 7th. Everyone type March 7th in the chat. March 7th, Virgo full moon. Saturn is going to be going into Pisces. This is going to be a huge day, absolutely huge day for Virgo and Pisces placements. Who's ready to get started? We have just a few more people hopping in. Jasmine just got in. Mady, it's your birthday. Ijal says it's my Saturn return. You're starting your Saturn return. Amazing. Saturn return is probably the worst times of your life and the most transformational, making it the best times of your life. Okay. Saturn return is the best time of your life because it's the most transformational and it's going to teach you discipline. Everyone type the word discipline in the chat so we can make y'all feel a bit better. Sarissa, welcome to the room. Absolutely. Who's ready to get started? Wow, we've got more people joining. This is super cool. Amazing. Everyone grab water. Cool. Gonzalo, how's it going? Sam, how you doing? Chantrell, how you doing? Jenny, is this Jenny from the block or is this Jenny? Is this Jenny from the block? Came ready with notebook and all. Nice, Sarah. Super cool. Super cool. Someone's drawing on my screen. I appreciate you. I always forget to turn that off. So thank you so much. We are going to get rid of it. Niche, what's up? Who drew on the screen? You're funny. I love you. Gonzalo, hey. Gonzalo said, I'm so happy. Don't be immature, guys. Respect Sunny in the presentation. Oh, Kiki, you're super sweet. All right, who's ready to get started? Go ahead and give me a yes. Let's keep the energy nice and high. Sam, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Nice. Kiki says yes. Adventures from Nieshka says yes. Mama Curly, yo. CeeLo, how's it going? All right, y'all, let's get started today. Virgo full moon. Perfect. Virgo is an earth sign. Everyone give me an earth in the chat. Virgo is an earth sign. Virgo is an earth sign, which means that Virgo is focused on organization. Virgo's focused on organization, attention to detail, and this is what's going to help you stand out in your business, okay? This is what's going to help you stand out in your business. Everyone type the word biz in the chat, B-I-Z, okay? This is huge. Biz is super important. You need to be organized and paying attention to detail in your business. So I need you all to go to astrology.com, astro.com, or astro-seek, or Luna Astrology, and grab your circle chart. Everyone type circle chart in the chat. Type circle in the chat for me when you're ready. Type circle in the chat when you have your circle chart pulled up on your computer or on your phone. Go ahead and type circle in the chat. I see a few people. Okay, I have about 5, 6 people, 6 people out of the group. When you have your circle chart pulled up, go ahead and type the word circle so we can get ready. We're gonna make sure everyone has their circle chart pulled up. If you're on CoStar, go ahead and go to CoStar, and at the very top where it says table, click the word circle. I didn't recommend you use CoStar, but I know some of you have CoStar, so go ahead and click the circle chart, okay? Make sure you have the circle chart ready, okay? Who's ready? Go ahead and give me a yes if you're ready. Do we want whole sign? Yes, we do. Give me a yes if you're ready to keep going. I have time passages. Is it good? It's not what I recommend, but if you have it up and ready, go ahead and hit yes. Is tropical okay? 100%. Give me a yes when you're ready. All right, Rachel, thanks for the question. Appreciate you. Give me a yes when you're ready. All right, who's ready? Give me a yes in the chat. Niche says yes. Sam says yes. Super cool. Zoe says yes. Mady says yes. Adventure. Yo, Patricia, welcome. CeeLo, Mama Curly. Yes, is this tropical? We are doing tropical astrology today. Absolutely. Amy, thanks for being here. Perfect. Awesome. So we are looking for the Virgo symbol. Okay, we're looking for the Virgo symbol in the chat. All right, in the chart, excuse me. We're looking for the Virgo symbol in the chart. Find the Virgo house, not the placement. We're looking for the Virgo symbol. The symbol is right here. Does everyone see this M with a little fish attached to it? Okay, this is why Virgos love Pisces so much. Who sees the M with the fish attached to it in their chart? Have you found that? Give me a yes when you find it. Give me a yes in the chat when you find it. Give me a yes. I found it, Sonny. Yes, I found it. Yes, I see it. Yes, it's right here. Yes, it's right there. Who sees it in the chat? All right, perfect. Once you see Virgo in your chart, go ahead and let me know what house is it in. What house is Virgo in your chart? Use whole signs to make it very easy for yourself. I have it in my 6th house. Who else has it in their 6th house? I see a lot of people. Nick says 8th house. Erica says 3rd. Kiki says 11th. Philly says 3rd house. Amazing. Aisha says 11th house. That's amazing. That's amazing. So use this chart here. Wherever you have Virgo in your chart is where you should be starting your business. Okay, this is where you want to get organized. Okay, this is where you want to get organized, analytical, practical, grounded. On the flip side, this is also where you overthink. But how do you get rid of overthinking, everybody? By planning. Everyone type planning in the chat for me. How do you get rid of overthinking? By planning. Yeah, planning. If you are overthinker, you just got to plan. If you are someone who struggles with, what to do, you just got to plan a little bit better. All right. So I have Virgo in the 6th house. So my health, fitness, my habits, my usefulness, my pets, all I need to do is plan a little bit better, and all of those overthinking things go away. Where do you have Virgo in your chart? Where do you need to plan better? Because that's what is going to make you make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. All right. Anika says, I have it in the 3rd and 4th house split. If you're using whole signs, it won't be split. Use whole signs, so it's no split. No splits. Use whole signs. Sarah says, I have it in the 11th house. Perfect. So you need to organize and get real planning with your friends and technology and the future. Plan your future. Okay. I have it in the 9th house. Perfect. You need to plan out your travel. You need to plan out your relationships. You need to plan out your learning. All right. Super cool, right? Let's go to the next slide. So by the end of the meeting, who wants to know what you'll learn by the end of the meeting? By the end of the meeting, you will know. Who wants to know? Who's ready? By the end of the meeting, you will know. Who's ready? Super cool. By the end of the meeting, you will know how to organize your online business without overthinking. Can you send me the recorded link when it's over? Absolutely. I will send you the recorded link when it's over. Okay. By the end of this meeting, you will know what? Go ahead and type in the chat. You will know how to what? It's on the screen. You will know how to, iPhone user 3, welcome. Organize your business without overthinking. Perfect. Valeria, thank you for being here. The second thing you're going to learn is how to make $15,000 monthly from your online business. Okay. How to make $15K monthly from your online business. Okay. By the end of the presentation, that's what I can guarantee that you'll know. So who am I? I am Sunny. I teach businesses how to grow on social media. I have 16 years of sales and advertising experience. I have been doing social media for 7 years and studying and analyzing it and really trying to understand how to get people to follow me, how to get people to give me money, how to get people to X, Y, and Z. And guess what? My biggest dream, the reason why I started an online business is because I wanted to get paid from my bed. I wanted to be able to lay in bed all day like a typical Pisces and make money, lay in my bed. Who else wants to lay in their bed and make money? Who else wants to be in the convenience of your home, making money? Who else wants this for yourself? This is why I've spent 2 years building other people's brands. How many of you want that time freedom? Nice. Super cool. Amberine, welcome to the room, Amberine. Bianca, you want to travel and make money. That's beautiful. Who else is, where are my Pisces placements at? Virgos, I know you're here, but where are my Pisces housers at? I have Pisces in the 12th house. Who else wants to lay in bed and make money? Okay, this is me, Sunny. Everyone type Sunny in the chat. All right. So if you've been with me for a while, you've seen me go from Ascend Sun when I had about 34,000 followers when I first started this journey. Okay. Letitia, welcome to the room. Happy you're here. I went from Ascend Sun to Sunny MF Money. Sunny motherfucking Money. Who saw that shift? Who saw me? Your twin flame. Who remembers that era? That was a good chapter. That was a really good chapter. Ari says, I have Pisces in the 1st house ascendant. That means you have a 7th house Virgo. Hey, perfect. Sarah, you saw that chapter? Super glad you're here. So I went from 34,000 to 200,000 in just a few months. Who wants to do this? Who wants to learn how I did this? Who wants to learn how I made this a reality? Because it really was simple. It really was simple. And I'm going to show you just how simple it is and just how simple it can be for you. Okay. So now I have 656,000 followers. That's a lot of people. That's crazy. I definitely get recognized when I go to different countries, which is crazy. CeeLo says, I remember hallucinating when I saw you from a few thousand followers to this. It really did happen that quickly. Okay. So what happened when I hit this amount of followers? Well,
Business Insider. Who's heard of Business Insider? Who's heard of a business magazine named Business Insider? They went ahead and did an article on me on how I made $64,000 between January and May of last year. Basically, the green hair era was an era, definitely. That was when I was definitely, if you wear the color green, by the way, just a heads up, if you wear the color green a lot, you are manifesting out of the heart space and you are attracting money. Okay, so every time it's an earth season, like Virgo season or Virgo full moon or things like this, I'll wear green to manifest more money. All right. So I earned $64,000 in 5 months. Who can tell me how much a month that is? Last year, I did 64,000 in 5 months. 64,000 divided by 5. Someone drop that in the chat. And if once you drop in the chat, tell me, do you want to be making that kind of money posting TikToks? That's 13,000 roughly. Yeah, 12.8. How many of you want to make $12,800 a month posting 5 to 6 second videos? 5 to 6 second videos. How many of you have 5 to 6 seconds every day? How many of you have a few minutes a day to post content? How many of you have a few seconds to post a video? Cool. So I want to show you some people that I've helped do this already, because I don't want to just say, oh yeah, I did it, so you can do it. That's not really the case, right? Yes, yes or yes? What about Instagram? Dana says, what about Instagram? Well, let's look at Lisa. I helped Lisa go from, let's look at Lisa's testimonial. Lisa says here, I feel the results speak for themselves. I took the business into astrology course with Sunny, which I give away for free now, all right? I was so busy at the time, I wasn't even able to attend all the classes, but I went from 1,600 followers, which took me a year and a half. Everyone type 1,600 in the chat for me, 1600. She went from 1600 to 105K, 105K. She went from 1600 to 105K in 1 month. 1 month, 4 weeks. Everyone type 4 weeks in the chat for me. It took her 4 weeks, okay? She currently has a video. The video's at like 3 million views nearly right now, but in 4 weeks, she gained 100,000 followers because of my system, okay? Also, remember, did she say that she was busy? Yes or yes? Did she say that she was busy at the very beginning? Yes or yes? She said she was working a job. She was so busy at the time, she didn't even have the time to attend the whole thing. Yes or yes? Do you want this? Do you want to learn how to do this? Lisa did it in 4 weeks. All right. I think we're almost at 1,000 yeses already. Okay. This is super cool. Now, who have I helped do it on TikTok? All right. Because someone asked earlier, can you do it on Instagram? 100%. If you can do it on TikTok, if you can do it on Instagram, if you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on TikTok. Who wants to do it on TikTok? Say yes in the chat for me. Who wants to do it on TikTok? Who wants to do it on TikTok? On TikTok, I helped Aura. How many of you seen Aura? We took Aura from 200,000 followers to just 500,000 followers, okay? We took Masha. Y'all have definitely heard Masha's voice on TikTok. If you use TikTok, you've heard her voice. She does ASMR. I looked at her chart and she was going through something called a sun sign progression. Everyone type progressed in the chat for me. Type progressed in the chat for me, okay? Progressed. I worked with Masha and we were able to take her brand. She was a fitness coach and she turned into an ASMR goddess, okay? She does ASMR. She went from doing weightlifting and training the body to doing ASMR. Now she's using her voice because she's in a Pisces progression, okay? How many of you know Kalani? When I met Kalani, Kalani had 1.5 million followers. After us doing 2 readings and talking about Kalani's brand, she has Aries, Venus in the 10th house. We took her to 5 million. She was able to do 5 million, okay? She was able to do 5 million. Everyone type 5 million in the chat. Okay, in the next webinar that we do, I'm going to show you some of our text messages and how I was able to help her plan. Okay, I'm going to show you in depth how we're able to use her Aries placements to really start this business. How many of you want to start your business today? How many of you want these kind of results today? Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit about my backstory. All right, and go ahead and type yes if you experience this. How many of you, like me, grew up lonely? I grew up kind of nerdy. I was a little bit overweight because I was always in the house. Anyone resonate with this story? I was the odd one out. Is anyone here my homie? Yes? Okay, cool. Nice. 3 out of 4. Fire. So who does this work for? And tell me this works for me. Give me a this works for me in the chat. If you see yourself, people who are just starting. If you're just starting on social media, this works for you. If you're a coach, this works for you. If you're an influencer, this works for you. If you're a business owner, this works for you. If you're spiritual, this works for you. If you're an artist, this works for you. How many of you will this work for? Just say me in the chat. This will work for me. Super cool. Fire. So the only way to make 15K a month through your online business is if you say, tell us, Sonny. Tell me, Sonny. The only way to make 15K a month through your online business is to stop overthinking and underdoing. Stop overthinking and underdoing. I'm going to show you how to do this. All right. Before social media, TikTok, and fame, I was living in anxiety and fear. This is me. This is me. I used to work for Hewlett Packard, HP. I used to work for Hewlett Packard, the printer company. I was creating no kind of rest routine. I used to struggle with communicating. I had no clarity or direction on what I was doing. I was working for a computer company. I was working at Best Buy. I was getting paid like $15 an hour at the age of what? I think I was like 19. I was selling the most computers over at Best Buy. How many of you know those blue shirts at Best Buy? If you live in America or a country that has Best Buy, do you know those blue shirt employees? You know those blue shirt employees at Best Buy? I used to train those guys and gals. I used to train those people to teach you how to buy a computer, a printer, a phone, Adobe, Photoshop. How many of you have bought a computer or a phone or a printer in the last 10 years? Has anyone here bought a computer, phone, printer, anything like this in the last 10 years? Yes or yes? Okay. I used to teach those blue shirt people how to sell. So I can teach you how to sell because I've done it before. This is what helps me know how to run a business is I teach people how to sell stuff. It's really fun for me because I don't sell anything that people don't want. When you work at Best Buy, people come in there to buy a computer and a phone or a printer, so they already want it. This is nothing, it's not like I'm selling stuff or anyone at Best Buy is selling stuff that people don't already want. Yes or yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat if this is making sense to you. We sell what people want. Everyone type sell what people want in the chat. Sell what people want. Sell what people want. Do you think that's easier to sell what people want, or is it harder? Is it easier or harder to sell what people want? Easier, 100%. So here are some problems I ran into is when I tried to start a business, when I was working at Best Buy for Hewlett Packard, people weren't buying what I was selling. I tried selling knives for Cutco. So many people tried to hit me up for multi-level marketing stuff. The only thing I could do is get people to look at me. I knew how to get people to talk to me, but I couldn't get them to buy what I was selling. How many of you sell something and you can't get people to look at you and you can't get people, just say yes. If you can't get people to look at you, if you can't get people to see your stuff, if people can't buy your stuff yet, give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes with a sad face. Say yes, but say it with a sad face. Okay. Some of my blocks were overthinking and I was scared to make mistakes. Is anyone else experience that? Give me a yes in the chat if that's you. How many other people struggle to stop overthinking? All right. So the reason why I actually quit. Go ahead and type 10 in the chat for me. I started 10 different businesses before I finally was like, I quit. Guess why I quit? Jasmine, welcome to the room. Thank you for being here. Guess why I quit? I quit because I was struggling with what? Who can guess what I was struggling with? Guess what I was struggling with? Inas, what's up? Overthinking, confidence, yes. Organization, didn't have it, 100%. Tiara, welcome to the room. Insecurity, 100%. Doubt, I had that. I was eating that probably every morning with cereal. Doubt, 100%. Imposter syndrome, I think I was eating that with rice. Imposter syndrome, I would eat that with rice. I had imposter syndrome fried rice. Okay, Rebecca says this is literally me right now. Okay, so Sarah says I can relate. I was struggling with overwhelm. I had a fear of others' expectations. I was exhausted. Go ahead and type the one that you have in the chat. I was burnt out, self-critical thoughts, overanalyzing, resistance to the new and unknown. I was waiting for someone to come and save me. I had a fear of failure. I had fear of losing control. I had a lack of inner connection. And I had a fear of being misunderstood. Which one do you have? And if you have a lot of them, just say yes. Yes, Sonny. Burning out is the worst. Absolutely. Nicole, welcome in. So fear means false expectations appearing real. All of this stuff, or the overwhelm, the exhaustion, the burnout, the overanalysis, the fear of failure, this stuff was all in my what? Mind. Desai says head. Get your freaky self out of my class. What's wrong with you? Don't say head like that. That's weird. Who saw that? She typed it funny. Who saw that? Don't say that. Mind. Yeah? Chantrell says LOL. Was that funny? Y'all are crazy. I saw her say head. Where was the false expectations appearing real? Was it in reality or was it in my mind? Was it in reality or in my mind? It was in my mind, internal. Was it real? Yes or yes? It was real, yes. But was it actually logical? It was not logical. So how many of you feel like I fixed this? Give me a yes in the chat, because I learned how to fix this. I want to show you how to fix it. I want to show you how to correct it, okay? The reason why I was living in fear was because I wasn't building, I wasn't selling, and I wasn't leading. Build, sell, lead. Build, sell, lead. All of you need to learn how to build, sell, and lead. Once you learn how to build, sell, and lead, this is going to help you make more money. Can you see why? Type in the chat yes if you can see why it would help you make more money. If you build something and you sell it and you tell other people to sell it with you and for you and buy it, they will give you money. Who can remember? Do we sell things to people that they want? Yes or yes? We sell things to people that they want. Yes or yes? Perfect. So I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to end the presentation here because I feel like I've already told you what the Virgo means. I feel like I've already told you everything. These are the 3 secrets to get 15K. I kind of don't want to tell you. I'm kind of nervous because if I tell you, I'm going to give you the whole thing. I'm going to give you the whole thing and I'm kind of nervous. Who wants to know though? How many of you want the 3 secrets? Philly says, come on, Sonny. Yvonne says, we want it. Tell us. Matey's laughing. Who wants the 3 secrets to learn 15K monthly? We want to be rich, bro. I want you to be rich so that you can come travel with me wherever I am. I want that. The more people I help get rich, the better. That's really what my goal is. Because the more people we get rich, everyone, the more we can live in what? Abundance. Come to Norway? Y'all are always trying to make me come somewhere. What is wrong with you? Your fire signs want to share with us. Kiki says, do you think this is your purpose? This is definitely a huge piece. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Do you want to know the 3 secrets beside me? Say yes or yes if you want the 3 secrets. Number 1, use artificial intelligence. Everyone type AI in the chat. AI. AI. Why are we using AI? We use AI to know who to sell to. We use AI to know what content to make. This is going to feel really good. How many of you overthink? Give me a yes in the chat. If we used artificial intelligence to answer questions, wouldn't that feel better? Wouldn't that feel good? Using AI to know what to sell people, wouldn't that feel really good to just have a calculator figure it out for you? Yes or yes? Use AI to know how to advertise. Wouldn't that feel much better? I discuss with ChatGPT daily. That's my best friend. That's my bestie. ChatGPT is my best friend. $20 a month to have a best friend? Are you kidding? How many of you have heard of AI, artificial intelligence? We use AI in my program. We use AI to understand how to sell, what content to make, what to sell people, and what to advertise and how. Okay? This works for people who are making digital products. How many of you have bought a digital product, a video, an ebook? How many of you have watched a video? How many of you have bought an ebook? How many of you how many of you have found someone who's an online teacher? How many of you have watched a video? How many of you know a content creator or watch the content creator? Okay. AI works for people who are using these tools. All right. You are here because you feel fear. You feel frozen. You feel stuck. Give me a yes or a yes in the chat if this is true. If you feel like you can't make money, it's because of these reasons. So you want to be there to have some business success, freedom from your shackles, confidence in your approach. How many people want this? Who wants to harness the power of AI to make life easier? Ruben, what's up, brother? I haven't talked to you in I think a month now. How you doing? Serena says, why not? Number 2, who's ready for number 2? Give me a 222 in the chat if you're ready. 222, continue. 2222222. Who's ready to 222 know what number 2 is? Use astrology. We use AI, number 1, and we use astrology, number 2. How do we use the astrology? Did I show you at the beginning? Give me a yes or a yes. Did I show you at the beginning how to use Virgo in your chart? Yes or yes? I did. Yes. Okay. So we use it because it's hard to map your personality out. How many of you have struggled to know what your personality type is? How many of you have struggled to know what your purpose is and map it out? How many of you have struggled with your communication? Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes if that's you. Go ahead and tell me if you've struggled with mapping out your healing. How many of you are struggling with healing? Okay. On the daily. Okay. Serena says, not me, I'm old. Ooh, girl, your self-talk is wild. That's an inner dialogue for sure. Okay. Who does this work for? This works for everyone who is starting a business. This works for everyone who is a current business. This works for content creators. This works for celebrities. This works for people who are just getting started. Who's just getting started? Who's just getting started? Who has a business? Who came here? They already have a business. Who came here? They have a few hundred followers. Who has a few hundred followers? CeeLo has a business. Sam has a business. Matey, perfect. Number 3, the third thing that's going to help you, the third secret is a community. Okay? A community. Why be alone? Doing business is easier with a group. Give me a yes or a yes in the chat. Yes or yes? It actually is. Forming a business is easier with a team. Yes or yes? Perfect. Y'all are doing so good. Round of applause. Connecting with people is what we came here to do on Earth. Is that yes or a yes? Okay. Community is huge. So here's some people that I've helped get these results in real life. Tanya. I helped Tanya hit 26,000 followers. Look at her top videos, 1.2 million, 1.9 million. Those 2 videos by themselves helped her get 20,000 followers. How many of you want this? Look, I helped Ro hit 600,000, 148,000 views on videos, helping her get 62,000 followers. Okay? If you use these 3 secrets, then you will make how much money? If you use these 3 secrets, you will make how much? 10K a month. Exactly. Can I ask you a question? May I ask you a question? May I ask you a question? Would you like freedom? Would you like to know what freedom feels like for real? How would it feel if you had financial freedom? How would it feel if you had financial freedom? How would it feel if you had time freedom? How would it feel if you had the time to do what you want to do, when you want to do it? How many of you want to be able to live anywhere on earth that you want to? How many of you want the 3 freedoms? Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a big capital yes. Perfect. So we created a test group. We created a test group earlier this year. It's called Affirmation. How many of you have heard of affirmations? Affirmations. I bought the domain affirmation.com earlier this year. What we teach in Affirmation, also known as currently the test group, is we do weekly video calls and check-ins with coaches and a support team. And we give you one-to-one and group messaging support. We give you expert level advice on trends, copywriting, insights, analytics, account management, how to make converting videos. And if you're a woman, we give you access to a sisterhood. We give you access to a sisterhood. If you're a man, you're talking to me. We're going to also build the brotherhood. Do you want to be a part of the sisterhood or the brotherhood? Type it in the chat for me. Okay. We also show you how to do inner child healing sessions and practices. We also teach you how to cycle sync, track your cycle, do and work with guidance and instruction on your cycle. If you don't have a cycle, we teach you how to work with the moon cycle in your birth chart. Okay. This is important because women should be working 20-ish times. If you're a working woman running a business, 20 days out of the month, you should be working. The other 7 to 10 days, you should be resting and healing and just relaxing. Valeria says, I can't even imagine resting that much. That's what you should be doing. This is going to help you get an emotional release. This is called womb healing and activation. Okay. Here's some testimonials. This test group and one-to-one mentorship program. Sunny, you literally live by your name. Motherfucking money is just brilliant. I'm so grateful that I've stumbled across your Instagram in the journey. Okay. You and Ro taught me so much about moon cycles and how to use the month to work, constantly learning new stuff every day, and I love it. It's challenging and it's breaking my fears and cycles. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. I'm looking forward to sharing my success with you. That's super cool. Okay. Here's another one. Y'all have been so knowledgeable and encouraging the past few weeks. I've grown my views to hundreds of thousands on average. I connect with my audience more. I'm truly changing this into a stronger business. I'm learning how to hone in on my social media expertise. Perfect. I've overcome personal milestones with the support and connected with the audience. I've been able to have constructive criticism. Okay. This is super cool. Give me a yes in the chat if this is something that you would like to be a part of. How many of you want to work with us? Okay. What we're going to teach you is how to brand yourself, how to go viral online, how to make sales, how to advertise, how to market yourself. How many of you need this? How to use astrology, how to become consistent. I want to teach you how to work 5 to 10 hours a week. How many of you are working more than 5 to 10 hours a week? If you're working more than 5 to 10 hours a week, do you even have time to do other things? 60 hours plus. Evelyn says 70 hours at one point. I want to show you how to build an online community. I want to show you how to build a website. I want to show you how to make converting videos. I want to show you how to create a service. I want to show you how to find your product. I want to show you how to create guidance on social media for yourself and other people. Anything that I teach you, you can create into a business for yourself. Okay. 24/5 tech support. How many of you want to be able to text me and I respond to you? Hey, Sunny, I have a question about this, and I text you back. Okay. It's time to quit wasting time. It's time to quit doubting yourself. It's time to quit letting fear rule your life. It's time to quit holding yourself back. It's time to quit failing backwards. It's time to quit letting other people own your life. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? You have two choices. You have two choices. The insane, I'm going to give you the insane option. I'm going to give you the regular option. Okay. I'm going to give you the insane option. And I'm going to give you the regular option. The insane option is to keep doing the same thing. If you keep doing what you're doing right now, that is the insane option. Who wants to be insane? Say yes or yes. Who wants to be insane? Right? I'm joking. Who wants to make a change? Say yes. Say yes. I want to make a change. I want to get results. I want to use a proven model. How many of you want that? All right. How many of you want that? I want to make a change. Who remembers Lisa? Who remembers Lisa from the beginning of the presentation? Lisa went from 1,600. Everyone type 1,600 in the chat. Lisa went from 1,600 followers to how many? As you can see in the text here, she said 17K, but how many did she get? She went from 1,600 to 17K in just a few days. How many did she get total? 105,000 in how many weeks? How many weeks? Who remembers? Four weeks. How many of you want to do this? Do y'all want to see the video that got her over 2 million views? This is the video. I taught her how to make this video. Can y'all hear her? Let me double check. Okay, give me a big yes if you can hear her now. Give me a big yes in the chat if you can hear me and her.
3 simple ways to cleanse.
Who heard that first part? Let me start it over. Give me a yes if you can hear her.
3 simple ways to cleanse.
What is she saying? What's the first thing she said? Give me a yes if you can hear her. What is the first thing she said? 3 simple ways. How many of you can make a video like that? I taught her how to make that video. How many of you can make a video like that? Now that I've broken down all your beliefs around why you can't, did I break down why you can? Why you can? Do you believe that you can do this now? How many of you know you can do this? That's the key thing here is how many of you know you can do this? All right, this is huge. How many of you believe that you can do this now? Perfect. So what is the cost? I know someone's asking, what's the cost? The cost of this is staying stuck. If you can do what Lisa did, if you can do what Tanya did, if you can do what I did, if you can do what all the other students that I've worked with did, the cost is staying stuck. The cost is staying lost. The cost is wondering. How many of you are ready to leave that era? How many of you are ready to leave that era? Perfect. So what you get is you get weekly calls and check-ins. How many of you would feel better if you could call and check in with me and the coaches? How many of you would feel better if you had a support team? How many of you would feel better if you had messaging support? How many of you would feel better if you had expert level advice on trends, copywriting, insights, analytics, account management, converting videos? Wouldn't that feel better if you had that kind of support for your business? Yes or yes? How many of you would like a community? How many of you want to tap into your inner child and have fun? Does anyone here like fun? I like fun. Does anyone else in here like having fun? Okay, how many of you want to learn how to cycle sync? How many of you want to learn emotional releasing? How to self-regulate? How many of you want to learn how to heal and activate your birth chart? Yes or yes? So, investing in yourself. To get this one-on-one coaching for one-on-one, 4 meetings, it's $2,500 one time or $997 to join the group coaching. But I have a special deal for you. Who's ready for the special deal? Give me a yes in the chat. Who wants the special deal? I'm going to give you the better deal. Who wants the better option? Say me, Sonny. I want the better option. I want the better option. Please give me the better option, because that sounds, I want to give you the better option. Okay. These results are going to last for how long? How long are these results going to last? Once I teach you this stuff, how long will it last? A lifetime. Because it's going to help you build a brand. It's going to help you convert content consistently. Okay. And simply. How many of you like simple? How many of you like simple? Give me a yes in the chat if you like simple. How many of you know your clients' fears? How many of you would like to know what people will pay you and know what their fears are, knowing what they need? How many of you want that? Say yes in the chat. How many of you want to learn how to identify advertising opportunities easily? How many of you want this? Okay. This includes weekly coaching. You get staff support and communications. You get additional content support. You learn lasting skills. You'll be able to identify your audience confidently, create valuable content simply and easily, sell to the best possible clients. Okay, convert people into a cult-like follower and a lifelong customer. How many of you want this? I'm giving it to the first 10 people for $997 for the one-to-one. Instead of $2,500, we're going to do it for $997. Who wants it? I'm going to put the link in the chat for you. And of course, there's payment plans for those of you who need that. Okay, I'm going to give it to you for $997 today, right now. I'm going to send it to you right now. All right. Boom. Everyone go click that. There are payment plans available. Here it is. One-to-one. Okay. I took off $1,000 and I took off another. How much did I take off? I took off how much? $1,500 for you today. You can do a payment plan of 4 installments of $249. Or if you want to pay 12 months, you can do $89 a month. How many of you pay about that for your cell phone bill? Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. Here's the link. Go ahead. Go ahead and check and see if you can do the payment plan. Go ahead and check and see if you can do the full payment right now. Go ahead and check it, because I want to show you how to do all of this. All right. I want to show you how to do all of this for this price. Okay. I want to show you how to do all of this. So for you today, it's $997. How many of you like this deal? This is a better deal than the other one, isn't it? $997. And if you do the group coaching without the weekly meetings, it's $647 one time for you. Perfect. Adriana, welcome to the room. All right. Payment plans are available. Payment plans are available. Now let's hop into the Q&A for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to keep this link open for the next 30 minutes. For the next 30 minutes. How many of you are checking to see if you can get this payment plan? I know some of you are on the website. It looks like someone just signed up. Jess says, what if I don't know what I want to do? This is exactly why we're going to look at your birth chart, Jess. I'm going to look at your birth chart. I'm going to look at your midheaven. I'm going to look at your 10th house. And I'm going to sit down with you in our onboarding call. And I'm going to help you decide exactly what you need to do for your business. I'm going to sit down with you and look at your birth chart and figure this out. Do you also do numerology? I don't do numerology for my business. I primarily do business and astrology. Okay, we use numerology for other things, but I'm gonna help you solve this. Who else has a question? Go ahead and raise your hand in the chat if you have a question. I will unmute you. We'll get your question answered. Go ahead and raise your hand in the chat so I can unmute you and I can answer your question. Okay? Go ahead and raise your hand. Rachel, thanks for being the first one. Rachel, what's going on?
Hi. So
Hello?
I have a Virgo stellium, and my sun is in Virgo too in the ninth house. So how do I like manifest with all of that going on?
Do you remember what we showed you in the beginning?
Yes.
What did you write down?
I wrote down like ninth house, Virgo, organization, hardworking. I know ninth house is like travel, education, exploring.
So to make money, you would teach.
Okay.
What would you teach? You would teach the thing that you care about the most. The thing that you study when no one's looking is what you would teach. For me, that was astrology.
Okay.
I used to not talk about astrology because none of my friends, how many of you felt this? You love astrology, but not all your friends love it. How many of you are same as me? I used to hide astrology. I used to hide spirituality. I used to hide art. I used to hide my music. Now I have become famous and well known because of these things. That's how we use the ninth house.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, and this is something I would show you and teach you in the test group. Okay, we'll go more in depth in our weekly meetings because that's where I get the time. Everyone type the word time in the chat. I get the time. Okay, so I can tell you what it means, but you need to have time with someone who's done it, someone who's helped other people do it so that I can help you. How long does it take me on average? How long?
4 months.
How long?
Like 4 months, 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks. Would it help you if I could teach you how to do this for yourself in 4 weeks? Yes or yes?
Yes.
And how long do you get to keep this?
Forever.
Yeah, no more guessing. Is that a good deal?
Yes.
Yeah. Once I learned this, it took me 7 years to figure this out for myself. How long am I teaching it to you?
For like 4 weeks.
Literally. I'm taking 7 years and condensing it down into 4 weeks for you so you don't have to make the same mistakes that I did. I went homeless twice trying to figure this out. How many of you were able to get into the test group? There's a payment plan available. How many of you are able to get that $89 offer? Or how many of you are doing the 240 deal? It's really amazing. You get in, you're already in the test group. Val signed up for the test group. Super amazing. Val, how old are you? You just signed up. Val, you just signed up. How old are you again? Val is a coach. Val just signed up. Val's 22, about to turn 23. How much are you selling? How much are you selling your program for to help people? Thank you, Manny. So the link's right here. Val just signed up. I have some other students in here as well. Valerie is selling things for 700 to 1,000. So it only takes one client for her to pay herself back. Is that making sense? Erica, what's going on? Erica, how you doing? I can't quite hear you yet. Okay, cool. Who else has a question? Go ahead and raise your hand in the chat. You can ask a question about astrology. You can ask a question about the test group. You can ask a question about the full moon. You can ask me anything. This is the Q&A. We have just about 30 minutes here, not that much time. Go ahead and ask me anything, literally. Valeria says, I hadn't realized it'll make it back in the client. Yeah, you'll make it back in one client. Literally, Val. You didn't even realize. Val didn't even realize she'd make it back in one client and she signed up. Erica, what's going on? Who else has a question? Sarah says, I have Virgo midheaven, North Node, Venus, Mercury, and Lilith in the 10th house and Scorpio ascendant and Mars. What does it mean? Where should I start and keep going? And I can't afford the chat. You can't afford the chat? What do you mean? So if you have Virgo in your 10th house, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, if you need the link again, there it is. If you want to learn how to, I'm going to show you here on the screen, but it's going to take time with me to actually really digest this. So we need to go through real quick. Again, you know, Virgo in the 10th house, your business is to help people build their career. Long-term planning, your business is to help people with their image. Your business is to help people with their reputation. If you have Virgo in your 10th house, that is what you do, is you help people become experts. Now, because I'm teaching you how to do social media, how to read charts, how to read your own chart, you could use what I teach you to start your own business and replicate my business. Totally cool. I don't care. Okay. Super cool, right? Erica, I tried unmuting you. It's not working. Sam, what's up?
So I have my Virgo in the 11th house with my midheaven in the 11th house and my moon sign in the 11th house too. So how does that kind of influence them? Because that's where I get confused. I can do things like individually, but then when they come together, that's where I get confused.
What do you see on the screen? 11th house, what does it say?
Groups, friends, social awareness, hopes, humanitarianism, technology.
So what is your career based around? What are you supposed to build your online business around? It's right there in the slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that mean? What does yeah mean?
So like for me, would it be like with the social awareness and stuff too? And then
not, hold on, not and stuff. What does it say? It's right there for you.
Hopes, the technology, wishes, the future.
So what do you sell? You sell in group settings.
Okay.
You sell things to your friends.
That's so true. I already do that.
You already do it. So you see, you're already doing it. What I do is I help you do it on a bigger level so you can get to your first 5, 10, and 15,000. You're already doing it. I want to show you, most of you are already doing it. I want to show you how to do it as a business for real.
Right.
Is this making sense so far? You use technology in your business. You have to.
Yeah.
Is this making sense to you so far, Sam? Say yes in the chat if you understand why this makes sense.
Yeah, this makes sense to me. And also with the moon and midheaven, how does those two things influence the 11th house then?
We simplify things. You just need to sell to those people. You're overcomplicating things right now.
Okay.
Do you
Look at me
see
go.
why?
Overthinking.
Do you see why? Like I already gave you the answer and you're like, but what about this? And you already have the answer, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stop that.
Okay, fine, Sunny.
No, the reason why it's important is because the more complex you make your business, the harder your business gets.
Yeah, 100%.
So No need for that. What I do is I teach you how to make it really simple. I put everything on the screen for you. All you need to do is do what the chart and what we see in the astrology. All the planets, all the other points just tell you that that's something you really need to be doing. The more planets that you have in that space, the more serious it is.
Oh, okay, that helps me too, because that's where, because I bought the manifesting with astrology and like that stuff, and it helped me a lot, but that's where my biggest problem is that overthinking side of it, so.
So what do you need to do? If you're an overthinker, what did we say in the presentation? You need to what?
Start doing.
Yeah, this is why we have the test group, is because I'm going to be there with you.
Yeah.
And there's already 30 other women in the group doing it too. Even Val signed up this week. And now we are going to be able to do this with you as a group, because doing it alone is hard. Yes or yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I look forward to having you in. We do have payment plans available. The link is right there for you. Anyone have questions about the test group, which is now called Affirmation? Thank you so much for your question. CeeLo, what's popping? Mama Curly, welcome to the room. CeeLo, unmute. I just gave you privilege. Is it a weekly session? Jess says monthly session. We are meeting once a week, me and you, once a week. And we're talking for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Sometimes we go an hour if necessary. I'm going to help you brand. Everyone type the word brand in the chat for me. I'm going to help you brand. I'm going to help you make content. Everyone type content in the chat. I'm going to teach you how to make content based on your chart. I'm going to show you how to sell based on your chart. I'm going to show you how to advertise based on your chart. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do these things because I've helped other people do it too. I've already done it for myself. Now I'm just showing other people how to do it because it's really not that complicated, but a lot of people make it complicated. So I'm here to make it simple and easy and quick. It took me 7 years. How many of you want to do it in 4? CeeLo, I unmuted you. The link isn't working for CeeLo? Okay, cool. Philly, what's up? We've been on WhatsApp this whole time.
Hi, Sunny. How are you?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
Good. I
You sound a
have,
little,
it's 1:30 in the morning, Sunny. So yes, I do sound a bit groggy.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I love that you're here right now. I appreciate you. And thank you for staying an hour with us.
No problem. I have Virgo in my 3rd house with Mercury and something called a P font.
Part of fortune.
Yes. What does that mean?
Part of fortune in the chart is so I think it was like the 1300s. There's a group of people called the Arabian people. They created these things called lots, L-O-T-S, lots. And there's 4 lots. There's a lot of fortune, lot of marriage, lot of travel, and lot of spirit. There's 4 of them. Okay. I read this book. It's a really old book from my mentor, Linda Zlotnick. She gave this book to me. It's super old, but the lot of fortune tells you based on your sun, moon, and rising, what you should be doing to make money. So when you have Virgo lot of fortune in your 3rd house, you should be using your mind to make money, your thinking to make money. Your siblings, if you have any, they help you make money or they give you clues on how to make money. Social activity helps you make money. When you go out and meet people, or when you meet people virtually, it helps you make money. Sharing your interest with other people in the 3rd house will help you make money. early education. So teaching people crypto, for example, would be a great way for you to make money, because that's what we talked about this whole week on WhatsApp, right? Your
Yeah.
neighbors are great people for you to work with for making money. Communication
Mhm.
is ultimately what you want to do to make money with your online business. Does that clarify anything for you?
Yes, but where does
Perfect.
the Mercury aspect come in?
What does Mercury mean? Communication. I already answered you. You're
Yeah, I
complicating
was
things
also
for
about to
what?
say that.
Why are you complicating things?
I think communication is coming in like a lot because also have like a Gemini rising and moon. So communication always pops up.
You sound tired.
I'm exhausted.
I can imagine. The answer I just gave you is what you need to do. The
I
reason
got
why
it.
I'm here to help you with that process. I can tell you all day, but you doing it is that's the only way this happens.
Mm,
You know that.
yes.
This is why we have AI. I give you all the tools you need to ask AI the right questions. This is why we give you the content. This is why we give you the community. This is why we give you all the tools so that you can do this. Is that making sense?
Yes, very much so.
Cool. Once I get my wallet set up, I'll make sure that we can get this done, okay?
Thank you, Sunny.
Thank you for your patience and thank you for staying up late. I'm super grateful. You know, getting on at midnight and staying with us, I'm super grateful for you.
No probs. Thanks.
Of course. Adriana, welcome back. Philly, thank you so much. Latasha, who can see on the screen the houses? Because I know a lot of you are coming up here. You want to know, what does it mean for me? What does it mean for me? We're not focusing on the planets because the planets are not actually, the planets help, but the planets, I want you to focus on the house. Everyone type house in the chat because the planets are important, but the part of your chart where Virgo is more important. I would say more important. Alex says Virgo in the second house. What does the second house say, Alex? What should your online business be about? Money. It's right there. I want to show you how to build that. You need to learn how to build. What else do you need to learn? How to build, how to sell, how to lead. If you don't know how to build, sell, and lead, that's why we have the test group. Everyone type build, sell, lead in the chat for me. Latasha, how you doing?
Hi, how are you doing, Sonny?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, I have a question. I have Virgo in my eighth house, which I know it
What's
deals with marriage. I read
what
it and
else?
everything.
What else does it have
Um,
to do with? What you said, eighth
uh,
house?
yeah, it's in the eighth house.
Marriage is the seventh house. Can you see it on the screen?
Oh, okay. Well, I
What do
didn't
you
see
mean?
it correctly.
Yeah, so let's zoom in. What's eighth house? Tell me what you see on the screen for the eighth house. Tell me everything you see in there. Don't skip anything.
Okay, let me see, because I'm done. Okay, so in the eighth house
Number
is
one is what?
sex,
Perfect.
sex merging,
Mhm.
intimacy, taxes, share, finances, partners, resource, inheritance, joint goals, property, mystery, loans, and assets.
This is what you should build your online business around.
Mm,
You
okay.
should you should do all of those things. The ones that
Hmm.
stay are the ones that you should keep doing.
Okay.
Does everyone
Okay.
understand how we're using the houses? Build your
Yeah.
online business around the house where you have Virgo, because Virgo is where you organize. If your business isn't organized, that's why you're not making money. So that's why you
Right.
need to build around that house.
because me and my wife, we have a salon. I've been doing hair for like 30 years. So, um,
Shared
so, you know,
shared finances, right?
yeah,
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 partners resources,
partners.
right? Right?
Yes, correct.
So you're already doing it. Now you need to get on social media. Now you need to brand yourself. Now you need to get better at selling and
You're right.
advertising.
You're right, Sonny. You're right.
That's why you need to get into the test group so we can help you out
I
with that.
am. I am. Because I
Perfect.
definitely need help. I definitely need help. So that's
Perfect.
definitely,
You're already doing it. Now we just want to take it to the next level.
yes, facts. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Thank you so much, Sonny.
Absolutely. I'm excited to work with you. Let us
Yeah,
know.
I'm
Let me know when
excited
you're ready.
too.
And let
Okay.
us know if you need a payment plan or anything. It's all on the website. Just put it in the chat for everybody to go check it out.
Okay. I'm definitely
Perfect.
down and I'm definitely over there now.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Selena, how are you? Da, 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 da,
Hi, all is
Selena.
well. I'm
Perfect.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, great, great. My question is this. Okay, so I'm a Libra rising and I have Virgo, looks like in the 12th house, I think, right now.
What does the
And
12th house say?
12th house says endings, healings, closure, solitude, spirituality, karma, old age, ugh, uh, afterlife. It sounds very morbid. morbid. I'm just, but you know, I'm trying to see
Hold
how
on,
I
hold
can.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't cheat me. What else is
Okay,
in the 12th house? What else is in the 12th house?
limited beliefs and subconscious.
So you calling things morbid, that makes sense,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So you build an online business based off of the 12th house. The last thing says subconscious. Yes or yes? Everyone in the chat,
Yes,
yes or yes? Does it say subconscious?
subconscious. Yes,
So your business would be to help people with their what?
with their subconsciousness. Okay.
Exactly. Your business would be to help people understand how to have some closure from an
Okay.
ex, from a lover, from a friend, from their parents, from a dead pet, from anything you can get closure from. This is what your online business would be.
Okay.
Your online business would be healing. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you
Okay.
understand now? That's how we use the houses. It's so easy. I'm making it so easy for you, right?
Yes. And this can relate to any business, right? Just that would be the focus towards
That
that
would
job.
that would be the focus during this full moon, should you
Uh-huh.
have Virgo house, which you do. If you
Yes.
have Virgo placements, all of those planets in that house is going to be
Uh-huh.
highlighted by the full moon.
Okay. Okay.
The
Yeah,
only way
because
the only way I can read your chart, everybody, is if you are in the test group. I don't do chart readings. The
oh, that's
only way
okay.
I can, no,
Mhm.
I'm just saying, I'm not just talking to you, but this is why using the houses makes it
Mhm.
simple,
Right, right. Okay.
because now you just need to focus on how do I brand myself, make content, make sales, and advertise online. Luckily, I
Mm-hmm.
know how to do this and I've helped other people do it. I've helped celebrities, I've helped people who just got started, I've helped people who were fitness trainers, I've helped other astrologers. So I know how to help you.
Okay. So if I got it also in the second house.
What do you
Okay.
mean
So
you
that,
also have it in the second? You can't have one
well,
zodiac in
it
two
says,
different houses. That's
well,
Scorpio you're looking at.
am I looking at Scorpio? Yep, I'm looking at Scorpio. You show right.
Yeah,
They look alike. Okay.
we're
Yes, sir.
good.
We're good.
Perfect. We're
Thank
good.
you.
100%. I look forward to working with those of you who are ready. How many of you are ready to get into the test group, which is now called affirmation? Everyone type affirmation in the chat if you're ready. I'm super excited to work with a lot of you. We're going to keep this price open until Monday, midnight. Okay. For those of you who want to keep the deal, we're going to keep the deal. It's going to go back to 2,500, but we're only able to take a few people. Only a few people are ready. And remember, the 997, we have a 22-year-old who just signed up. She's going to make that back in one client. And I can show you how to get 20 clients, I'm sure. But it's going to take me 4 weeks, like it did with Lisa. It's going to take me 4 weeks. I need 4 weeks. Everyone type 4 weeks in the chat. I need 4 weeks with you to actually get this figured out. Okay. If you have 4 weeks, I can show you how to make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month, but I need you to lock in with me on what we're teaching. It's super important that you do what we are talking about. CeeLo, let's try again. You have to click the unmute button. Susie says, wow, Sunny, thank you. You're super welcome. This astrology stuff is super fun for me. It's super easy. Erica, what's up? You're back.
Hi, how you doing? You hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Greetings. I'm actually
Greetings.
going to Liberia in like next week. I've been saying it for the past 2 months.
LIB.
LIB.
Let's go.
Yes. So I'm excited. You know, I'm doing an agriculture project, but I also do mindset coaching. So my I don't even have a question. I just wanted to say hi because my Venus is in my 3rd house and Jupiter's in 3rd house. So I'm just excited because I feel like this is my time. So
This is the time. This is a really good time. Saturn's going into Pisces at the same time that the full moon's going to be happening. This is such a good time to start your online business because one of the things with artificial intelligence, it's going to, a lot of you, your job is going to go away.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
A lot of people, if your job has anything to do with typing, if your job has anything to do with data, if your job has anything to do with like organizing words, your job's going away within the next 20 years. I promise. Within the next 5, 10, 20 years, your job's going away.
Yeah.
This is why we need to use it. Right. This is why it's so perfect timing to start your business.
Yeah.
Because if you can pay me or us the $89 a month over a year, which $89, how many of you pay that for your cell phone bill?
Yep, I pay for my internet. I could do that.
$89 a month for your cell phone bill, and I will teach you how to make money on your phone.
Yeah.
And you get to stay in with us for the whole year.
Yeah. Exactly.
For a whole year, you get to work with me. I get to actually look at your chart. You get my phone number and you can text me. Yo, Sunny, the new moon is going to be in Aries. And I'm going to send you this chart. I'm going to say, what does it mean? You tell me.
Yeah.
because if I teach it to you, you will know it for how long?
Forever.
Yes. If I show it to you and teach it to you, you will know it forever, a lifetime. My goal is to teach you all how to use astrology for your business. Because once you know it, every Aries season, you'll know, oh, this is the right time for me to start something new. Instead of you overthinking, you'll go into, I need to start figuring out what I want to do and planning.
Yeah, which is true.
Every time it's a Virgo new moon or full moon or Virgo season or something goes into Virgo, you'll know, oh, I need to get organized.
Yeah.
No more guessing.
Yeah, we don't have time to be guessing.
No, we are all going to die. That is a fact. Everyone in this room will die. Why do you want to keep guessing? I went from homeless to making other people make $15,000 a month and working with celebrities. I did not expect it, but when I was homeless, I was reading these astrology books. It took me 7 years to get all of this into one package for you.
Okay.
How many of you want to use 7 years? Would you rather use 7 years or 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the book recommendation. I've read close to 200 astrology books. If you want my book list, it's on Amazon. I have a book list of like 202 books. You can look up Sunny MF Money on Amazon and it'll pull up my book list. Okay. Catalina, an iPhone user, welcome to the room. Who else has a question? CeeLo, I'm trying to get you to unmute. I think I'm going to kick you out and bring you back and see what happens.
Thank you,
Erica,
Sunny. I appreciate you.
I'm excited. Bring me back some tabagi, red oil tabagi.
Yes, yes. I'm going to bring you back one of those dashikis, the country cloth shirt.
The country cloth shirt, the real authentic one, not like the white people.
Yeah. I said, I'm going to bring it back for you.
I would love that. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay,
I would
take care.
love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Safe travels. Send me an email and let me know when you're leaving, please, so I can keep up with you. My dad is in Sierra Leone, so he won't be far.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. Take care.
Perfect. Yeah, we can see what happens.
Yes.
Perfect. Who else? Valeria, what's up?
Hi, I just want to
Hello.
make sure I understood like the astrology part that you explained, that you have been explaining. I've been trying to gather it myself.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is basically that right now with the Virgo
Full moon.
new moon? Yeah, full moon. Okay,
Full moon. Yep.
that's happening this week. Yeah. We should be organizing wherever Virgo is.
houses. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I have Virgo in the first house.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's my writing.
So
that
what
would
is it?
mean
So what does it say? Yep.
it says self, appearances, beginnings, the body, first impressions, attitude, identity, and approach to life.
So this is why we're rebranding. This is why you came to me. This is why you signed up for the test group.
Right. Yeah, that would be like rebranding would be like identity and first impressions, basically, right?
Literally.
Love that.
Super easy.
Yeah, love that. Okay, great. Thank you.
Perfect. Absolutely. Everyone type 444 in the chat. Who else has a question? We just have a few minutes here. It's been an absolute pleasure teaching all of you. How many of you are excited to hop into the test group? I'm so excited. The deal ends this weekend. For those of you who are looking forward to working with us, I'm so excited because this is going to help me help you. Pisces in the third house, someone says. We're not working on Pisces today. We're working on what zodiac sign did we come here for today, everybody? If you want a birth chart reading, where do you have to be? If you want a birth chart reading from me, where do you have to be? Affirmation, the test group, correct. Affirmation, which is now the test group. We finally named it. Chantrell said, Sunny, don't be mad, but I'm not 100% sure about my birth time. I actually have a video for you. It's a 45-minute video, how to rectify your birth time. Sunny, MF Money. So if you go to YouTube here and type in how to rectify your birth chart, find your birth time, I have a 50-minute video here. Cool, so we're doing a chart rectification November 18th at 12:10 p.m. I show you step by step how to find your birth time. It's on my YouTube channel. I do a lot of tutorials on things like this on the YouTube for you so that you know how to find things in your chart, okay? There is the link, all right? Finding your birth chart, birth time is really easy, okay? Do you still have the law of assumption template? That is now included inside of the test group. So I do have it, but it's specifically for the test group. I created the law of assumption template not that long ago. We actually renamed it completely. So we've rebranded it completely. The law of assumption template we use on the new moon and full moon to manifest, and now we use it to run business. So definitely, I hope that helps you, Adriana. Cool. This was super fun. Catalina, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, finally, I'm Shallow. Hi.
Hello.
Well, my question was that I am a Virgo stellium in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Part of Fortune. And I have Virgo in the first house.
Did you hear the
What?
last person answer?
No, that's what I was saying because I heard her talking about the first house, but I wasn't here because I was lagging and I couldn't unmute.
Yeah. So what do you see in the first house? Everyone tell us, what does the first house mean in the chat? Go ahead and type it in the chat.
Appearance, beginnings, the body, first impressions, attitude, identity, and approach to life.
So what do you need to do for your business? What do you need to use to start your business? Everyone type in the chat. Let's help her. What does she need to use to start her business?
Do I have to always make myself pretty or some things like that?
That is not what it
Self
says. Let's read what it says.
appearance is the self.
You just need to use what you got. I have, for example, I have Venus in the first house. Some of my videos, I look crazy. Some of my videos, I look homeless. Some of my videos, I look sexy, sexy, sexy. Either way, I'm posting myself. I'm posting my appearance. I'm posting my body. That's it.
Oh,
Don't complicate it because that is overthinking. This is why we have the test group, which is now called affirmation, because you are complicating things.
I also have Mercury and the moon in the first house.
It still
Should I
applies. Nothing
Yeah.
changes. Everything still comes through that first house.
Okay, that makes sense.
Is
I
this
just
making
gotta stop
perfect sense?
sabotaging myself.
This is so.
Yes.
How would it feel if you had a group of women that were helping you feel better about this?
I would attract it because I would feel good. Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I get it.
this is something that we have in the test group. It's the community. We have 30 women so far, and we also have 4,000 people who've signed up inside of our mentorship program. So you will be able to join all of these people who will help you. It's not just me. There's going to be so many people who love astrology, who want to join. Jess just joined. I'm super excited to help Jess out. Okay. Super cool working with all of you today. Who else has a question? Jess, I'm going to shoot you an email. Absolutely. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you.
The mentorship enrollment is closed. I do have to close it because sometimes I have a few hundred people that join and I need to go through and check how many people that is every so often. Okay. Who else has a question? Will it reopen? I actually will be closing it very soon. I'm going to be moving everything from Teachable over to Circle, and there's going to be a $5 a month membership. So it's going to be $5 a month. You'll still have access to the course, every single piece of the course, but I'll be updating the course every month with like new stuff. We'll be talking about how to find your like the best people to date, how to like become more healthy using your chart. I want to talk about how to like improve your relationship with astrology, how to get more money with astrology. So I'm going to be just moving a couple things around. That's why that's another reason why it's closed, is because I need some time. I don't want too many people coming in when everything's going to be going to another space anyways. So with the membership, we can access the mentorship 100%. It's just going to be like $5 a month or something, something really, 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 really low, so that people can actually be able to learn astrology, learn how to make content, learn how to do all this stuff. And this is all stuff that's going to help you, make more money, which is cool. And Lisa actually did the mentorship program. She paid and she got everything done in 4 weeks. That's how I was able to create the test group, is because I was like, you know what? She's a Taurus. I know she followed all the instructions. So if I have other people follow the instructions, just like how she did in 4 weeks, they can do it too. Let us know on social when we are shifting. I will. Like what the 6th house means. Like, for example, organize and work service. Can we get some examples? I have Virgo in the 6th house. So how many of you have seen me thirst trapping on Instagram or TikTok? I use my body, right? My fitness, because fitness is in the 6th house. I use my physical body to market my business. I use my systems, which is this little chart here is my system. I use it for my business. I use analytics. So this is what helps me help people go viral. Once I know why you went viral, we can repeat it. I use work habits. So I used to have a habit of overthinking. What do I do to deal with it? I plan. Very practical, right? And then also for my services, I offer you services. I help you figure out your services for your business. I help you get organized, because a lot of people, the reason why you don't make a lot of money or enough money from your business is because you have no organization. This is something I had to pay tens of thousands of dollars to learn from someone else. I'm giving it to you for $997. Okay. Usefulness. Why is usefulness important? If you don't feel useful in your business, no one's going to buy anything from you because they don't know if it's useful or not. Everyone in here said that they wanted to get into the test group, and that's because my services are useful. My services will help you because it's helped other people that have done different things, people from around the world, people who didn't believe in themselves. Once I see your chart and we have our one-on-one meetings, I turn you into my teacher's pet, which is in the 6th house, pets. Isn't that cool? Go ahead and type yes in the chat for me. Desai says, mine's in the 7th house. Lot in Cancer. I have no clue the correlation. I feel like you're lying. The 7th house is right there. Why are you telling jokes? The 7th house meaning is right there. What does the 7th house mean, everybody? It's on the screen. You said you have no clue what it means, but it's on the screen. If I ever teach you, I always put the answer on the screen for you. Why do I put the answer on the screen for you? Because I want you to see it. Go ahead and raise your hand if you have questions. The chat is, y'all aren't asking really, these questions aren't very like full. Sarah said fame and the 10th house question mark. That's not a question to me. So go ahead and raise your hand and use your voice so I can understand what you're really asking me. Because these aren't questions. These are just like These are things you can type into ChatGPT or AI, and even they probably won't give you a real answer because it's not a question. Sarah, what's up?
Hi, it's really late here. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, well, in Placidus, my Virgo is in my 10th house, and in whole house, it's in the 11th. But it says here it's fame in the 10th house. So how does that work with my Virgo placements in there, and how to build a business? Like, what does it mean?
What does famous mean? Do you know?
Yeah, I know what fame means.
No, I'm asking you a very serious question. What does fame mean?
Acknowledgement,
No,
exposure.
no.
Then what does it mean?
Fame means being well known or talked about by many people for what you are achieved in. I'm
Mhm.
famous because people know I talk about astrology. If you don't do the thing, you cannot get famous for it. You can get famous for being an actor. You can get famous for being a skier. You can be famous for cooking. But if you don't cook, if you don't ski, if you don't do the thing, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Do you see what we're talking about? This is what fame is. Fame comes after the work,
Mm-hmm.
not before.
Mm-hmm.
So
it
you
doesn't.
would do everything inside of the 10th house to become famous. You would
Okay.
have to help people with what?
Can we check the chart thingy again? So it doesn't
Yeah.
specify what like
Well,
specific
what
thing to do.
does Virgo mean? What does Virgo mean?
Structure, organization.
So you would help people and become famous for what? You just said it.
Helping them to build and structure and see things more clearly and get out of their heads basically, and just like make a plan.
Yes, correct. What
Mhm.
else? There's more in there. What else?
Image,
Just read the list.
career, long-term goals,
So
structure.
you help people organize their what, and it helps you become famous. You could pick anything in there.
Anything?
There's 10 options in the 10th house. Just pick one. And if you do that for people, it will help you become famous.
I see.
Yeah, I have Capricorn in my 10th house. I have 4 planets in Capricorn.
Mhm.
I help people with their what? Career.
I see it now.
This is why I sell what I sell. I don't sell you this because I want to. I sell you this because it's in my birth chart. I've helped celebrities. I've helped single moms. I've helped artists. I've helped influencers. I've helped so many people build their what?
Their career.
Yes, this is why I do what I do, is because I have 4 planets in my 10th house.
Yeah. And
So
can
this
I
is
use
so this is why when you have anything in your 10th house, you have to figure out what is your expertise. For me, it's social media. For me, it's astrology. For me, it's scaling a business and marketing and making content. That's why I can sell it to you, because I've done it and I've helped other people do it. And this helped me become famous.
Yeah, it's so much clearer now. But I'm a little bit confused because of the whole sign thingy. Can I like use also the
If you
11th house
if you're brand new, use whole sign.
I'm not
If you
brand new. Like I understand like
brand new meaning, if you still are asking between whole sign and Placidus, you're brand new. Because Placidus, if you know what Placidus is, you wouldn't be asking me this question.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Whole sign is for learning. Placidus is the actual size of the constellations in the chart. So if you have a 11th house Virgo in Placidus, you need to be using the 11th house. If you
No,
are
it's
brand new, then you need to be using the 10th house.
it's the opposite for me. Placidus in 10th, a whole house in 11th.
So we already answered your question.
Mhm.
So how do you become famous?
Helping people build their careers and using structure and long-term goals.
How long do you think it'll take? It took me 7 years. How long do you think it'll take?
No clue.
It'll take a long time because you need to have a plan.
Mm. Mhm.
The reason why it took me 7 years is because this was always my plan. I didn't know that astrology would be what I would do for business, but I knew I would do business.
Mhm.
Do you see the vision?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So whatever you've been doing for the last 10 years of your life is probably what you should be helping people with.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
making sense now?
it is. Absolutely it is. Yeah.
Cool. Do you need help with your business? Are you like, do you need help?
I do need help, but I cannot afford the link thingy. So
Did you check out the payment plans that we have available or
yeah,
no?
yeah, I can't afford that either.
Okay, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What can you afford? I would love to know. Everyone type in the chat, what can you afford so I can build something for you? I would love to do that for the next class. Give me 2 weeks and I'll come back with something. What can you afford? I can afford an action plan. 100 a month, Erica says. Hey, Manny, can you write this down, please? 100 per month. Okay, cool. We'll figure something out. We'll see what we can do. What else? Who else has a number? Just toss out a number. How much can you afford to get this information? Because I would love to give it to you. We'll use this time to survey and gather data. I'm a college student, 40 to 50. Perfect. We'll figure something out and get back to you for sure. $100 mastermind class would be so awesome. I will see if we can do that. Do you done for you career strategic action plans? I do that in my test group. Jennifer, nice to see you. I have never seen you before. 30 to 40. Absolutely. Those of you who want to get in the test group, for those of you who qualify, it's $89 a month. So some of you are here saying that, you want to do it for 100 a month. The test group affirmation is $89 a month if you spread it out over 12 months. I don't qualify for payment, so I'll have to get enough to pay in full. I see. Shoot me an email if you have like half or something, and I have another system I can help you out with. We can get you started. Absolutely. Who else has a question before we take a good night? I appreciate all these questions. These have been amazing. How was the presentation? What did you learn? Did you learn anything? Was this helpful? Did you learn about your chart? Was I able to give you the information? I think in the next one, we're going to cover a little bit more about the planets. If there's anything you wanted to see in this, go ahead and type it. I would love to get that information from you to know how we can improve this to make it more easy. I always try to make things nice and easy for you. Yes or yes. Go ahead and type yes in the chat if I try to make things easy for you. Yeah. I bought the books so I can start. The books are all about $1 to $7. Do you help us if we currently are off track and not doing business with the Virgo houses? 100%. I can help you. With the test group, a lot of people come in and they have no clue what they're doing. A lot of people come in and they already have a business. A lot of people come in, they know what they want to do, they just don't know how to do it. And that's why I get the privilege to look at your birth chart and help you make those decisions and tell you what I would do based on my 7 years of experience from myself and based on how many people I've helped. Jess says, you're very patient and simplify so well. Thank you for your time. Honestly, it's my pleasure. I love this stuff. Astrology, super cool. I have like tons of astrology tattoos all over my body. I plan on getting more. Y'all are just here to like fund that so that when I die, the ink residue can like stay in the coffin. That's really what we're here for, right? So I really enjoyed learning about the houses. I want to learn more characteristics of Virgo and connect to the house's characteristics. Amazing. Cool, cool, cool. Amberine, you're in the test group already. How are you enjoying it? Do you mind if I unmute you? Amberine's in the test group already. Woo! You have 2 devices on. Thank you for your generosity. We'll text you. Got you. Sarah, any recommendations for spiritual tats? I would get the planets that you have in your 1st, 4th, 7th, 10th, 2nd, or 8th house. I personally just got all the planets, but I would get I have Venus and Mars on the side of my head. I have Saturn and Jupiter. I have Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Jupiter. I have all the symbols. But when you get a planet tatted on you, or when you get a zodiac sign tatted on you, you activate that part of your chart. I've talked about that in my content before. It's very powerful, very potent. The test group is powerful. It gets you out of your comfort zone. Appreciate your knowledge. No way are you sharing your chart to me. I can't read it. You're not in the test group. Does it activate your north node? Yes, I do have the north node symbol on me. I don't have a job yet, but I'm a nurse. I'm gonna have one soon. Perfect. I'm excited. All right, everybody. It was a pleasure talking to you all. Really, really grateful. Love talking to you. We're going to be having another class probably pretty soon here. I want to talk about some other astrology things. I think it'd be really cool if we do that. So I look forward to it. Appreciate you, all of you. We're going to be sending you some emails. So go ahead and email me. So I have your email. I want to make sure I have your email. I'm going to get this recording to you. How many of you want the recording so you can go over it again and learn exactly how to use this energy? I think it would be really cool. All right, cool. And then go ahead, last thing, go ahead and comment in the chat what you'd like to see next. What do you want to learn next from us? I'm going to screenshot and screen record. I just want to know what you want to hear from us next, what you want to learn next, so I can give it to you and build it. We're going to be making a lot of astrology content about love, like relationships, money, and health. Okay? Love, marriage, and twin flames. Perfect. Health. Perfect. Definitely need some relationship support for sure. How to use North Node and Chiron for sure. Many, are you capturing these? Cool, 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 cool. All right, y'all. Peace. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. If you have any questions or if you have anything you want to do with the test group, go ahead and just shoot me an email. We can hop on a call at any moment and talk about it. Okay? Super grateful for all of you again. And I look forward to it. Let's all get a big old juicy happy full moon. I'm gonna unmute everybody. Boom. Everyone, you can unmute yourself. Let's go ahead and together unmute yourself. We're gonna get a big old happy full moon. 3, 2, 1. Happy full moon. That was terrible. That was awful. That was so bad. Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Happy full moon. That was even worse. Let's do it one more time. Happy full moon on 3. 3, 2, 1. Happy full moon. Awesome. Amazing. I will catch y'all later. Let me know if you need anything. Let me know. Shoot me an email. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you so
Peace.
much.
Okay, bye.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.